Hello and welcome to Business Internship. This course is different from many of the other courses you have taken in your business program because it serves as both an internship and a capstone course. This is your opportunity to take the knowledge and skills you have developed throughout your program and apply them directly in a real workplace environment. Before we get started, I want to make sure you understand the employment requirements for this course. During the fall and spring semesters, you must be employed and working at least 20 hours per week. During the summer semester, you must be employed and working at least 29 hours per week. You must also have a direct supervisor who can oversee your work and your implementation of the 3 objectives you will develop and execute during the semester. If you are unemployed or self-employed, you will need to secure a volunteer position with a nationally recognized 501c3 nonprofit organization. Your volunteer position must meet the same weekly hourly requirements for the semester in which you are enrolled. You must also have a supervisor at the nonprofit who can oversee your work and evaluate your performance. If you are using your current job for your internship, please inform your supervisor and your company that you are enrolled in an internship course and will be using your workplace as your internship site. Your supervisor will play an important role throughout this course. Your 3 internship objectives. One of the most important parts of this course is developing 3 objectives that you will work on throughout the semester. These are not simply 3 tasks that you already perform at work. I want you to identify 3 areas within your job responsibilities that can be improved. Think of yourself as both an employee and a business professional analyzing the organization. You will conduct a job task analysis by examining your current responsibilities and asking questions such as, what could I do more efficiently? What process could be improved? Where is there a measurable problem? Is there an opportunity to improve productivity, accuracy, customer service, communication, organization, costs, processing time, or another area related to my position? Once you identify an area for improvement, you will develop an objective using the SMART goal setting method. SMART stands for specific. Clearly identify exactly what you intend to improve. Measurable. Determine how you will measure whether improvement occurred. Achievable. Make sure the objective is realistic and something you can accomplish within your position. Relevant. The objective should relate directly to your job responsibilities and provide value to your workplace. Time-bound. Establish a specific time frame for accomplishing the objective. You will use the objective template provided in the course to break down each of your 3 objectives. Each objective must include an initial analysis or baseline. In other words, where are you starting? You cannot prove that something improved unless you first establish its current condition. You will then establish a projected outcome. Using the SMART method, tell me exactly what you expect to improve and by how much. You will also determine how you are going to measure and visually show your results. Depending on your objective, this might include a bar graph, line graph, comparison chart, percentage analysis, or another appropriate measurement. Your data should be able to show whether you made progress, made no progress, or even experienced a decline. Remember, progress is not guaranteed, and that is okay. The purpose is to implement your objective, collect the data, analyze what happened, and explain the results. Objective approval process. I strongly encourage you to begin discussing possible objectives with your supervisor before submitting them to me. Your supervisor knows the workplace and can help you identify areas where improvement would be useful and realistic. However, I must approve your 3 objectives first. Once I approve them, you can obtain your supervisor's formal approval. I also want you to know something very important. Your first submission of your objectives will most likely not be approved, and possibly not your second submission either. This is normal. Developing a strong, measurable SMART objective takes practice. I am going to challenge you to make your objectives specific, measurable, and appropriate for a capstone level internship. When an objective needs revision, I will place a 0 in the gradebook as a placeholder. Do not panic when you see that 0. Review my feedback, make the required revisions, and resubmit your work. You will continue revising and resubmitting until your objectives are approved. This is why I strongly encourage you to submit your objectives early. Give yourself enough time to receive feedback, make corrections, and resubmit before the deadline. There is an important difference, however, between a placeholder 0 while you are making revisions and a 0 for missing a deadline. If you submit the assignment after the due date, you will still be required to complete it in order to move forward in the course, but the 0 will remain. Completing the assignment late allows you to continue progressing through the internship requirements, but it does not restore the points lost for missing the deadline. What you will complete during the semester. Once your objectives are approved and your internship is underway, you will complete bi-weekly reports documenting your progress toward each objective. These reports allow you to analyze what you have accomplished, review your measurements, identify challenges, and connect what you are doing in the workplace to what you have learned throughout your business program. You will also have the option to complete journaling during the internship to document your experiences, challenges, accomplishments, and professional growth. At the end of the course, you will complete a final report and presentation that brings everything together. You will explain what you attempted to improve, where you started, what actions you implemented, what your data showed, and what you learned from the experience. Your employer or direct supervisor will also complete a final evaluation of your performance. 3 requirements you cannot miss. There are 3 components of this course that are absolutely essential. Your internship contract agreement must be completed. Your 3 objectives must be approved. Your employer/supervisor evaluation must be completed. You cannot pass this course without completing these 3 requirements. Please do not wait until the last minute to address problems with your internship site, supervisor, objectives, paperwork, or assignments. Because each stage of this course builds upon the previous stage, falling behind early can make it very difficult to catch up later. Most importantly, communicate with me. If you are confused about an objective, unsure whether something is measurable, having difficulty with your supervisor, or simply do not understand what I am looking for, reach out and ask. I would much rather have you contact me early than struggle with something that we could have addressed together. Get those objectives submitted early, expect to make revisions. Pay close attention to your deadlines and stay in communication with both me and your supervisor. This course is your opportunity to move beyond simply learning about business and actually apply what you have learned to improve something within a real organization. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish during your internship. Welcome to Business Internship, and let's get started.